Alex Vande Voort, driver of the Team DGRD, Walkers, Stealth Cams, JD Welding, Parker Racing Engines, PellaMotors.com number 6A. And today we're going to be talking about wings and why we need them. The name of the game is downforce and all going faster. We'll start at the front and work our way back. So you need the nose wing, keep downforce, plant it on the front end. Otherwise, your wheel's up a lot, and then it's a lot harder to control, and it's much more stable. You go much faster that way. There's not a whole lot to the nose wing. We can adjust it height-wise here to put more pitch in it, but normally it's pretty standard. Everyone kind of leaves it alone. They might change a wicker bill to create some drag or put a little less drag. Like right now we don't have one on it, but it would stick straight up here. And then the top wing is where we really start getting creative. So the reason top wing is just pushing downforce on the entire car, right? So people at like go-karts or mini sprints or anything else, they always ask why the wing makes a difference. Well, drive down the highway at 50 miles an hour and stick your hand straight out the window and start messing with angles, and you'll feel how much it pushes on it. Well, imagine with this much surface area going 100 miles an hour, the pressure it's forcing down, versus if you were a non-wing sprint car, you wouldn't have that pressure. So that's the overall purpose of wings, but the sideboards help keep the car stable, helps them rotate. Then we can start offsetting the boards from the center section, either forward or back slightly, to help pin the right rear or get it down on the left rear harder, or whatever a driver or crew thinks they want. And then basically our only in-car adjustment that we really have that's important on these wing cars is this valve right here, made by KSE. And that controls up or down, you pull on it. It controls this cylinder up here, which takes fluid from the power steering unit, and it will slide the wing forward and back on these rails. At Knoxville, you typically don't see people move them much, just because the track's normally really consistent and your car setup's normally good enough you don't need to move it. But you get out to, like, you see a lot at Port Royal or somewhere like out east, you know, Pennsylvania, Ohio, like those places, you can really see them start to trunk the wing towards the end. Or some guys will start with it forward if it's muddy to help free up the car, so it's got a little more weight on the front end so the wheels can actually steer and do their job. And other than that, we can slide them up and down height-wise to create pitch. We, again, have wicker bills again on the back, and that's a big deal, especially at Knoxville. I mean, air is everything. Clean air is king. And if you don't have clean air on your nose wing and your top wing both, and can't keep them both plugged into nice, clean, fresh air all the time, you won't ever get to the front.